All right. Thank you for the persons who said no sound. But no one should have sound, right? Yes. No one should have sound. Good. So yeah, una try to tell me say the intro and everything a while ago where did I run, una never did I hear nothing? Una never did I hear nothing all when the intro I run and all of that? A joke thing. But the sound should be there now. Alright. Let us know if the sound is there. And we're good and we continue and we're moving right along. Alright. Let me know. Alright then. Good. Great. Wonderful. Una hear me now. Alright. Good. Yeah, my fault. It is my fault. I had the sound turned off. But you see when I have too much things are going. But anyways, good night again, one and all. Good night to everybody. Good night to you and you. I want to say welcome to everybody to the Unstoppable Live program once again. It has been a long weekend. And I felt like the weekend would have never finished fast enough so that I could have come back to my unstoppable family. You understand? You know, anytime the long weekend pass, man. Anytime the weekend pass, I feel like I go mad because I want to talk to you. I want to come and go and reason with you. You don't know what I go do. Yeah. And I know me alone for you, so guess what? You see, every time the weekend come around, people message me, Unstoppable, we missed the show. The show did for Unstoppable, I wish you did come on a weekend. I be the message that me getting the people and calls, But, me a old man, so me have to rest up on the weekends. Can't go too hard every day. Yes. Alright. So, I'm still seeing persons saying not hearing. So, wagwan, come now, man. Don't do me that, because me see some people I say I'm hearing, others saying not hearing. So, come, don't play with me. Don't play with me tonight because we have a serious show tonight. We have a very serious show tonight. So whoever not hearing, make sure you turn up your volume because I'm quite sure the sound is there right now. At first, when I never did that here, I had it muted, alright, by accident. So make sure you turn up on the volume and you're ready to hear what is going to go down tonight. Alright. Now, people, let's take a look at tonight's topic. It is a sad one. It is a very sad one. And as a matter of fact, before I even get to the topic, I'm going to ask everyone here to please share the show out right now. If you haven't clicked the share button yet, please share it out right now because this topic tonight definitely needs a lot of people to be here to hear this one. Definitely needs a lot of persons to be here to be able to help. And if you have a kind heart, then you definitely need to hear this saga tonight. You see, each and every one of we have our own battles to fight. And some of we are climb some high mountain in our life. But you see, sometimes, even though we are fight with own battles and climb with own mountains and try to get over our own hurdles, sometimes we have to help one another up. If you see a brother fall, we have to try and pull him up. If you see a sister fall, you have to try and pull her up and give a helping hand where you can, despite all we have our own struggles. Now, as I said before, tonight's situation is a very serious one. It's a heartbreaking one. It's a very touching one. And I know every person here tonight that has a heart and have feelings and is caring is going to feel this one tonight. Now, let's take a look at what tonight's topic is. The topic tonight says, doctors said I would never have kids. My ovaries were taken out. But my real hell is I need a liver transplant. Now, viewers, just by the title alone, you should understand the seriousness of tonight's topic, right? Just by the title. Now, I have the guest with me tonight. The young lady is here with me tonight, and she is going to be sharing her situation. It's an ongoing situation. But before I invite her to the program, I'm going to play a video that she did. Most of you may have seen it on Rapper Crapper some time ago, but I'm going to play a video that she did so that you can get a little insight on her situation, and then I'm going to introduce her to the program so she can go more in depth with what is happening to her. Now, in the beginning of her video, it's a little bit low, but bear with it. The volume is going to come up so you can hear. Okay, let's take a listen.
I started off with ovarian cancer, but now I have a liver issue. The cancer is spreading rapidly into my liver. We're desperately in need of the liver transplant. Let's start off with the ovarian cancer. I followed on September 22nd, which I was admitted in Bronx Care Hospital. I did my surgery, did a hysterectomy on October 5th. The hysterectomy is basically remove your reproductive system, like your ovaries, your uterus. I removed everything. So basically, I don't have a womb anymore. And after being in the hospital for a month to 2 weeks, because it took me like 2 to 3 weeks to start walking again, and then like a month before I could eat hard food, because my surgery was like 11 hours. I had to remove everything, even a part of my colon was removed. I don't recall anything after going to that surgery. I can't recall nothing of Monday, nothing of the Tuesday, but I can recall the Wednesday afternoon. Said and done after being discharged. After like 3 days after being discharged, I started feeling serious pain, so I went back to the hospital. And that's when they found out I have the cancer in my liver that is spreading rapidly in my liver. I've been back in the hospital for like a few more weeks, and I was discharged to a rehabilitation center / nursing home. Upon there, I was getting my chemotherapy. My veins started shrinking, so they had to put this in. This is called a porta cap. I came back like 2 or 3 weeks ago to do this, but unfortunately, they couldn't because of my heart rates being in the 130s, 150s. So they decided to keep me. They did get a chance to do the surgery, but unfortunately, no, I have COVID, so I still have to be in the quarantine for 14 more days. I don't know who can help. I'm asking nicely. My liver transplant is going to cost up to $600,000. I do have insurance, but there's a possibility that my insurance will cover it. And if it do covers, it might not cover all of it. I don't know. I accept prayers, I accept donations. I have a GoFundMe account. If you can do GoFundMe, you can do Facebook page, Cash App. My GoFundMe, you can find it in my Instagram and on my Facebook, that Herlisa Palmer. Please, even to just share this video, I would really appreciate it. Like, I'm in severe pain 24/7. My back hurts, and now with this COVID, all my joints hurt. Been in this hospital. They're basically giving me like 2 years tops to live if I don't get this transplanted soon. My son is only 5 years old. I have a 5-year-old boy. I really want to see him grow up.
Now, everyone heard what this young lady said, right? Everyone heard what this young lady said in this video. Now, her life has not been an easy one. She had a very rough life from a very young age. And up to this very moment, as we speak, her life is not a good one. She is presently in the hospital She is going to be speaking to us from her hospital bed tonight. Now, to make matters worse, people, as you can see what was on the screen beside her video, she was featured in the Jamaica Star. And there are some cruel people in this world, very cruel people in this world, who instead of helping, instead of offering a helping hand, them call the young lady phone and cuss her dog rotten like a dog and tell her, say, she fi dead. She fi go look work. She dey a foreign, so nobody now go help her. In her situation, some very cruel people in this world. Now, if you know you can't help or you don't want help, just go on side. Why call and antagonize the young lady's already sad situation even more? Yes, Tush Pumpkin, them call the young lady phone after they read it in the Star and her number was out there. Them call the young lady phone and tell her all kind of negative things. Wish dead pan her. Tell her say nobody now go help her because she they are foreign, so she expect people to help her. There are some cruel people in this world. Now, as I mentioned, Rapper Crapper, big up to Rapper Crapper. Rapper Crapper had posted that very same video. And as she mentioned to me that it was, even after people read it in the Star, nobody contributed anything from the Star posting it. She said that it was after Rapper Crapper posted it to his platform, her GoFundMe started to jump a bit. And it was just a little jump. It wasn't much. Now, before we even get to her tonight, viewers, my Unstoppable family, I'm asking you all here. If you are capable, if you are able, if you are willing to, even if it's $5 and you can do it, her GoFundMe link is right in the description of this very same live video. Just click the link and go over to her GoFundMe and let's try to help this young lady. We're going to listen to her saga, you know. We're going to listen to her situation. But let's try to give her GoFundMe a kick jump start. I started already. I went over and I made a contribution myself already. And I know that us as the Unstoppable family, we are willing to help where the help is needed. I'm going to introduce her right now so that she can share her situation with us. And viewers, I'm asking you, please, just, if you can, $5, $10, it doesn't matter what you can, as long as you can. If you can, the link is right in the description of this live. Just click it and go over. Carla, good night. How are you?
I'm okay. Good night.
First of all, let me apologize for the cruel people who chose to pick it up on themselves and call you and say horrible things to you. Let me apologize for them.
That's okay.
Because you don't deserve that.
That's true.
Now, what I want you to do for me, for us actually, so far we are up at 250 persons listening. What I want you to do for us right now is I want you to give us a little backstory of your life from the very beginning and share the ordeal with us heading to your situation right now. I'm going to sit back and just listen and give you the platform. So I won't interrupt you unless I have a question to ask, okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
And viewers, please bear with her because her voice isn't as strong. Like I said, she is presently in the hospital. So please bear with her, all right? All right, go ahead.
So, I'm a start. When I was younger, I basically grew up in a poor family. By the age of 12, my mom, she had migrated to the US, leaving me in Jamaica. I was living with a very cruel sister who basically had me starving, not going to school, and then lied to my mom about it. And my mom then decided she was going to abandon me by the time I was 13 years old. Um, I was in high school and I spoke to my guidance counselor who kind of get me on this thing they call welfare, which allowed me to go to school. I was going to school until I was like 15. I got expelled from missing school for a month and fighting. So I was expelled. Before I got expelled, the reason why I was missing school for a month, I was in severe pain in my stomach. And doctor, when I went to the doctor, they told me I had a thing called ovarian cyst. And you know the Jamaican doctors, they don't really push to do nothing when a person is sick. So all the thing I can remember, the doctor told me that I wasn't gonna be able to have kids.
Before you continue,
My,
wait a minute. Let me ask you. You said that you were on your own from you were very young. So you said your mother migrated and left you with your sister.
yeah,
So
and then she stopped taking care of me by the age I was 13 years old. So basically, I was by my own, living by myself.
she stopped taking care of you because your sister told her some negative about you,
Yeah,
and she didn't try to ask you what was going on or try to talk to you or anything. She just
oh,
cut you
but
off.
I have two older sisters. When that sister, the cruel one, she is the eldest. Anything she say goes. Even if me and the other sister try to explain to her, she doesn't believe us. The other sister has a prized possession, I guess.
So when she decided to cut you off, right? And viewers, we are speaking about her mother now from 12. When she decided to cut you off and stop taking care of you, how did you fend for yourself at that time?
Basically, it was the other sister that she tried to help, the one that I follow. I used to help her with her work, and she would give me a little change, or it would be the school guidance counselor that would help me out. That's how I went to school
Mm-hmm.
until at the age of 14. That's when I found out 14, 15. I found out I had the ovarian cyst, and as I said, the doctor told me I couldn't have kids.
And what led to that? How you got to find that out? What led to that?
I can remember in the morning I was with my friends, like getting ready to go to a party, got my hair done and everything, and I went home to take a nap. You know, we Jamaicans we sleep during the day to go to a party at night. And when I woke up, I was in severe pain. I couldn't move, I couldn't walk, and everyone was telling me, "Oh, it's just gas. You're gonna be all right." And the
Mm-hmm.
next morning, a friend of mine rushed me to the hospital. And when they did the test, the ultrasound and such, that's when they said it was an ovarian cyst. I was young. I didn't know what they mean by ovarian cyst at the time.
Mm-hmm.
All thing I could remember then was the doctor telling me, "Oh, my ovaries are damaged, so I won't be able to have any kids."
Uh,
That's all he told me
and
at
this
the
was
age of
what
14.
at 14. So poor you not even know what that is them at talk about, eh? At that time.
Exactly.
So
I wasn't sure.
the doctor told you that you wouldn't be able to have kids. So you were out there struggling on your own from a very young age, trying to take care of yourself. Then you get a shock, a blow to your life. Now, doctor tell you say you're that sick. So what happened? They had to remove your ovaries and what?
No, they didn't do anything. They just gave me some pills.
Okay.
That's what they do at that time.
Natasha, thank you so much for that donation to her GoFundMe. It's appreciated. Yes, I'm actually on her GoFundMe as we speak, and I do see a donation come in. Thank you so much, Natasha. All right, yes, continue.
Thank you guys for the donations also. As I was saying, that time they didn't do anything about my ovaries and give me some pills.
Mm-hmm.
That was basically much, and I was discharged. Um, After I got expelled from school, that's when my sister she stopped helping me completely too. So I basically can't help myself through my sister. I can't help myself through school no more. So I was basically home hungry.
Mm.
That's when I turned to the life, you could say, prostitution to basically survive at age 15. And that's when a friend of mine, an old friend of mine, he was a friend of mine from I was 13, like when I was like in seventh grade.
Mm-hmm.
He texted me one day and he was like, "Oh, what am I doing?" And I explained to him what's going on. And that guy, he came over that day with food for me to eat. We end up having sex and he spent the night over. He left the following morning and for some reason he sent a text telling me he fell in love with me. And I was surprised because that wasn't expected. I was like expecting a one night stand and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the next day I got sick and I didn't get to call him, so he got mad, saying, "Oh, I'm cheating on him." I'm like, "No, I was just sick." I can't remember the Thursday when we spoke. He
All right.
told me he's
All
gonna
right.
get some
Give me
money.
give me 1 second. All right. So for the persons asking for the GoFundMe link, it is right in the description of this video. Just click the description and you could just click on the link. But however, I am going to try and post the link in the chat. So yeah, continue, Carla. Go ahead.
And so the Thursday when he called me and we were arguing, and I told him I was sick. He said he's gonna try to get some money and come back. But the time when he got the money on Thursday was after midnight. And if you guys know, Jamaica stay after midnight fares double. So he looked at me and he told me that night that the first thing I saw Friday morning was going to be him. And I can remember it was like 6:30 in the morning, and
Mm-hmm.
he came and he knocked on my door.
Mm-hmm.
And surprisingly, that day he moved. Basically, he moved in that Friday on, and today that's my son dad because I have one child. We lived together. It was hard at first. He was getting a little day's work here and there, and he decided that September morning he was like he's gonna break up with me because he can't be seeing all these kids my age going to school,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm stuck here in school. So he was the one who basically spoke to my sister, and my sister, not the eldest one, the other one that I follow, and she spoke to my mom, and my mom was willing to help me get into evening classes because
Mm-hmm.
the school would take me back. So going to evening classes, a teacher saw me and I was like, I was one of the best students. Why am I going to evening classes? Why am I in school? And he said he's gonna speak to the principal in getting me back to school, but I'm gonna need a guardian. None
Mm-hmm.
of my sisters, none of my family members, no one was willing to come to the school as a family member to help me out.
Mm-hmm.
So my boyfriend at the time, he is the one who decided to come acting as my cousin so I could get back into school.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got back into school, I basically was going to school. I was in the afternoon shift. So I was in the morning shift. So I used to go to school in the morning, do evening classes, and help my sister at her job to make ends meet while he did a little work at a black factory. He used to help the building blocks and such to support me to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
We lived together for basically 2 years, and things kind of got rough between us. And we decided, oh, we're going to break up. But 2 weeks after breaking up, someone told him he needs to come back to me because I was pregnant. 1 week after he came back is when I found out I was pregnant, which was a surprise because remember, I'm now 17. And remember, when I was 14, 15, the doctors told me there was no way I'll be able to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Roseanne, she's getting to that. She's getting to that. Mm-hmm. Continue.
So said and done. Like when I was pregnant with my son, I was like 7 months. Like I was a month and 2 weeks before my due date. I went to someone's house to use the bathroom and I was bleeding. So I rushed to the hospital while I was pregnant. So in the hospital they said I'm dilating. This meant I'm not. This meant I was not dilated. So they rushed me to the Corner Regional Hospital where they did some examinations and found out that the ovarian cyst that they told me about when I
Mm-hmm.
was 14
Mm-hmm.
was that huge. It was affecting my child. That the pain, I don't know how to explain what the pain was causing him discomfort. So it keeps on putting me in labor. So I was on bed rest for a month and 2 weeks until they did a C-section on me. During the C-section, the ovarian cyst had ruptured and they had to remove my left ovary.
Mm.
That's when they removed from my first ovary there.
Chris,
And
Christine, thank you so much for contributing to her GoFundMe. Kissy Unstoppable, thank you so much. And Carol Roberts, thank you as well. And also, Natasha, thank you as well for contributing to her GoFundMe. And to the person who contributed as anonymous, thank you as well. All right, Unstoppable family, please try to assist this young lady as best as you can. For those of you who would have normally sent in a super chat tonight or a cash app or a PayPal on the program, you don't have to send anything to me tonight. You can just send that same 5 or that 10 that you would have super chat to this young lady's GoFundMe tonight. I would totally appreciate it. She would appreciate it, and we could possibly save her life. All right. So let's continue with the saga that she is sharing, and I'm calling it a saga because it is really a saga. This has been going on from she was very young, and she's still going through it right now. As I stated, she is presently in her hospital bed speaking to us, right? She is in the hospital and she definitely needs some help. Like I said, and I'm going to let her explain that in short order about the people who call her and tell her all kind of negative things instead of actually trying to help. All right? Some of we need for just get a heart. We have a heart, but we don't know how to use it. And that is the problem with some of us. And I saw someone type in the comment section earlier saying that, she's in the right place right now because Jamaicans will help. It was Jamaicans who call her and tell her negative. It was Jamaicans. So it's just sad. Continue for me.
alright, so that's when I removed that left ovary. Everything said and done. I was still in Jamaica up until 2017. I migrated to the US. My mom did the paperwork because of my son and got us here in the United States. Living with my mom, it wasn't easy because she was like, I don't know, she was skeptic about everything. She didn't want me to go anywhere. So it took me a while to get a job while I was here. When I did get a job, my mom, because before I got a job, I had my son in welfare and everything. And my mom was getting money from the welfare, and I started working. She basically wanted me to give her my checks like every week, and I can't have a say in my money. So she tried with CPS to get my son out my life, saying I was abusing my son and neglecting my son. CPS did their investigation. Everything was good. She started off telling the cops that I was threatening her, that I attacked her. At one point, they took me to the mental institute to check up on me. Everything was good. But unfortunately, yeah, in the past, I had tried committing suicide twice before. So they had that in their system, which then I was diagnosed with bipolar and clinical depression. Well, I was okay at that point, so they had discharged me. So I can remember the night she came home from work. We were okay. We were eating. We were a happy family. And out of nowhere, this lady attacked me because I told her I was going out.
Let's slow it down a bit. Why? Now I know things was rough, but
Yeah.
all right, I know things was rough. You migrated from Jamaica to the States, but the reason you say you tried to
Mhm.
commit suicide twice. The reason for that was what?
I was depressed because for one point I was working, and then my mom kept complaining. I'm too much for her to take care of. She even tried to send me back to Jamaica at one point. She did send me back to Jamaica at one point, and then my dad got me a ticket because she was like she can't control my son no more. So my dad got me a ticket back to the States. That's how I came back out.
Mm-hmm.
So she keep on nagging me. Yet when I get interviewed, she telling me, "Oh, those jobs are not good." Her dream job, because even though she's telling my sister that she's trying to get over here too, oh, once she gets to the United States, the only work she can get is to do home health aid to take care of old people. And because I didn't want to do that, she was mad
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't have the stomach to do that. That I couldn't do a job that I'm not gonna like doing makes no sense. So the first time was because she tried to fight me and then told my family I'm the one who attacked her. The second time I just went so depressed I was like I give up because all she do is nag me. So that was the two times that I tried to commit suicide. Both was trying to take pills. Gotta have my stomach pumped both times.
Mm.
But yeah, that's what happened. Until I got my job and everything was okay, till she started getting greedy. Like she basically wanted me to hand her the check. And who knows New York that the metro system, you get a metro card, you could get a weekly, a monthly. That's all she wanted me to do, buy a weekly metro card just to go back and forth to work. I gotta be free. I couldn't even buy a bottle of water while I'm at work. I gotta be freezing water from home to bring to work, which makes no sense. I'm working, got enough money. I was a security guard, working enough money. I'm supposed to be able to spend my own money, not she.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the problem came about. So the night that she attacked me and got me arrested, I was in jail for 3 days for assault. And then she got a protective order against me to get me out of the house. So she packed up my stuff, put it on the side of the road. A friend of mine, she helped me get them. And from there, I was basically house hopping, like sleeping on couches, back and forth at friend's house and such. Until I decided to just, go into the shelter. I was in the shelter. They got me, Corona came along. I was still working, even though I was in the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
I was staying in a place in Manhattan, and I was supposed to go on the housing like Section 8 or whatever they call it. And that's when I started feeling pain. I was feeling pain, but my doctors first, they kind of passed it off
So
as PMS.
your own mother put you out and cause you have to go live in a shelter.
Yes, basically.
Mm.
And that's how hard I had it. But I couldn't complain much because at least she was taking care of my son. So I couldn't come because I tried to take my son with me in the shelter system, and he wasn't happy the first time I tried it. So I basically we went to family court, and I gave her legal guardianship for now until I get myself together.
I know you're not feeling well, so if you need to take a break, because you probably can't talk for long, you can, okay?
Yeah, I just decline my pain meds because if I get my pain meds, I would fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of in a little pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Okay, so
I,
so you were in the shelter, and even while in the shelter, you were still working. Um.
yeah, I was still working as a security officer,
Mm-hmm. So tell us about
and
how the whole sickness come about. No, you were in the shelter, and what happened?
I was in a lot of pain, and I went to my primary care doctor who first she said the pain was PMS, which is postmenstrual symptoms, like when I'm on my period, I'm menstruating stuff. Then the next primary care doctor I had while I was in the shelter, she said it might be endometriosis. She was treating me for endometriosis, but the pain instead of getting better, it got worse. And I went into the NYU hospital in Manhattan. They were the first one who suspect it wasn't endometriosis. Doing an MRI scan, they were like the masses were too big, so they sent me to the Bellevue Hospital to do a biopsy. The time was I was supposed to go to Bellevue. I had to take my son back to Jamaica because his doctor diagnosed him with ADHD, talking about he want to put him on some drug called Adderall. And I was like, no, he just needs some free time, space. So I took him to Jamaica in August. And when I came back, I remember I can't forget the day, September 22nd, I had chest pain. And I was considered calling the ambulance. And that's when the hospital called me with the news that the biopsy came back positive for cancer cells. I went to the nearest hospital because of the chest pain. I went to Bronx Care. That's when they did their investigation about the cancer also and came to me and said I had stage 4 ovarian cancer, which need immediate surgery, which I have to do a hysterectomy. I got two options. I was either to remove my last ovary and try to burn it off my uterus, which is the same thing as their womb,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a chance it would have spread. So I was like, I'll do the full hysterectomy. My doctor said to me it would be a 6 to 9 hour surgery, the longest, and I was in surgery for 11 hours because doing the hysterectomy, removing my uterus, trying to get as much of the cancer out as possible. They noticed it was covering my colon also, so they had to cut a part of my colon off as well. I can tell you, I remember going into the surgery on Monday, October 5th, around approximately 7:30 a.m. And I only can remember waking up, asking what time it was, and it were like 3 a.m. That was in the recovery room. And I cannot recall anything of Tuesday until Wednesday when I woke up asking for my mom. And that's what I can remember. Basically, I was in the ICU for a whole week, shooting myself in morphine. Um, I spent like a month, an extra month in the hospital before I was discharged. I was discharged into a shelter-like system, but it was for like sick persons who just came out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And within 3 days, I was in severe pain. I couldn't move, I couldn't sit, I couldn't stand. It was just severe pain. And then I was rushed back to the hospital. They did a scan. Unfortunately, they didn't see anything and sent me back home the same night. And then I rushed myself to the nearest hospital where I was, which was Harlem Hospital. They were the one who actually found out the cancer was spreading into my liver, and they transport me back to Bronx Care, who confirmed it that it is spreading and it is spreading rapidly. That's where they had to give me my first chemo as inpatient, which is not a normal thing to do. Be doing chemo as an inpatient. It's always outpatient. So after that, I was discharged into a rehabilitation center slash nursing home for like a week. Did the second round of chemo while there, and that's when they started having problems finding veins for me. So they decided I need the border cap for my chemo. I went back to Bronx Care. My heart rate was too high. They couldn't do the Porticap at the time, and they kept me for a week. Then they did the Porticap. After 2 weeks in Bronx Care, I went there negative from COVID, and 2 weeks being in the hospital, I was tested positive for COVID,
Mm-mm.
which was surprising.
Mm. All right,
You
so
catching COVID.
people who hear that should go in at the hospital, for one thing. And while in the hospital, she get COVID. Now, let me remind you all again that tonight No one needs to send in a super chat or a cash app or a Zelle or a PayPal to the Unstoppable Show. Whatever you would have contributed to the show tonight, please contribute that to her GoFundMe. The link is pinned in the chat, and I'm going to post it right now again in the chat. All you have to do is click the link. It doesn't have to be much. Even if it's a $5 bill, you can contribute. Please just click her GoFundMe link and go over to her GoFundMe page and try to help out her situation. All right. Let me say thank you to the persons who have already contributed. Lyra Lopez, thank you so much for going over to her GoFundMe and contributing. Camille Beckford, thank you. Troy Brown, thank you. Jillian York, thank you so much. Nadine, thank you so much. Darnia, thank you. Lucy Robinson, thank you. And Anonymous, thank you as well. Sylvia, thank you as well. Another Anonymous, thank you. Carol Roberts, thank you. Kissy, thank you. Christine, thank you so much. Natasha, thank you. And another Anonymous, thank you as well. All right. We have a couple Anonymous. Big up yourself. All right. Thank you for the persons who have already went over and contributed to her. All right. As I said, I'm going to drop the link one more time. If you're here and you're able to contribute to her GoFundMe, please just click the link and go on over. Your little $5 contribution may just save her life. We're going to get to why her GoFundMe is set at the amount that it's at right now. But in short order, we're going to get to that. All right. But for now, if you're able to, nobody is forced to help. But if you're able to, if you're in the position to, $5, if that is all you can contribute, I'm sure she would be greatly appreciative of it. All right. Please, Joy, maybe you donate under Anonymous because I don't see it, Joy. Maybe you donated under Anonymous because I'm looking at it. I don't see it, Joy. All right. Listen, viewers, like I said, her situation is a very serious one. It's not a joke. And there are a lot of people out there trying to scam people, but hers is legit. Hers is ongoing. Her situation is one that needs as much help as possible. All right. Like I said, the Jamaica Star did their research. They covered her story. She didn't really get much help from that. She explained that Rapper Crapper covered the story, and that is how her GoFundMe went up to a bit over $1,000, right? So tonight, we can at least get her up to $2,000 tonight, all right? And that is still a very far way from what she actually needs. That is a very far away from what she actually needs, viewers. But we know that we are the Unstoppable family, and we have a heart over here, so we try to help people where we can. All right. Like I said, if you are able to, it will be appreciated. All right, Trevor, you say you're sending in something. Big up yourself, Trevor Grant. I see it. Thank you so much, Trevor. And Mary Wilson, I see your contribution to her GoFundMe as well. Thank you so much, Mary and Trevor. All right. Jai, I still not see it yet. Like I said, Jai, probably you did it under that Anonymous, probably, Jai. All right, so continue for me, Carla. You want to tell them thank you before you continue?
Yes, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. On top of this, keep saying five. I appreciate even $1. I appreciate even just some prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Anything works, anything helps right
Well,
now.
no worry yourself. Before you come off of the phone, I'm going to have at least one or two of the prayer warriors them pan Unstoppable call in and put on a word of prayer for you. So, uno saddle up on yourself, All right. Miss Keisha, highly blessed. How are you there? Me I wait for you for calling because you more want for calling and give her a nice word of prayer tonight. Miss Keisha, highly blessed. All right. So, continue for me now. Where did we leave off? Go ahead.
Alright, so yeah, after I thought I have COVID, like they were mistreating me in Bromscare. They were the one who told me that the procedure was gonna cost 600,000, and I keep asking what can my insurance do. They're saying nothing. I actually spent
Wait,
Christmas
the hospital told you that your procedure is going to cost $600,000
$1,000,
for
and they're
for the
saying they
liver
don't
transplant.
yet, and they don't know what my insurance is gonna do about it. So they keep saying they were asking the insurance for help. I don't know because I got in some issues with a nurse there, and that video was live on Instagram, and it got back to the nurse supervisor,
Mm-hmm.
and she got suspended. The day that she got suspended is the day they came to me and was like, "Oh, the insurance said you need at least 100,000 to set up a payment plan."
Mm-hmm.
So that's when Rapper Kappa did. I was like, after Rapper Kappa did the video and posted it. Rapper Kappa posted the video on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
I was still at the hospital. I spent Christmas in the hospital. I was discharged from the hospital on the 29th of December because I told him there was no way I'm spending New Year's in the hospital. And that's when I got discharged from there and I moved back to Queens with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, on New Year's Day, I came back to the hospital, but not Bronx here. I came to a hospital called Long Island Jewish. I don't know if your viewers might know that hospital. It's like on the border of Queens and Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm currently at. I came here on New Year's
And you've
Day
been there
first.
ever since?
No, I came here. I got discharged 3 days after.
Okay.
I was in pain and I got discharged and everything was okay. But not Friday that passed, the Friday before that, I was home in a lot of pain. I was passing blood when I went to the bathroom to do number two, and I was rushed back here. While they did the investigation right now, and they're saying the mass, the tumor, or whatever it's called, is so big that it's in my liver and it's not affecting my kidney. It's pushing against my kidney to the point that it has me retaining urine and it's pushing against my bones is why I'm in so much pain. Because I don't know if you guys know what morphine is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a type of painkiller that goes through the IV. You have the pill tablets, but the IV, it will be the same as heroin. It's an OPI drug. I don't know if I know it, but something like heroin. I'm getting the one they call hydromorphine, which is 7 times stronger than the original morphine, and I'm not getting 1.5 every 4 hours to keep me out of pain because of the interview. I just declined it because I know as soon as I get it, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna fall asleep.
Mm.
So the pain is taking its time coming in crazy.
Now,
They're trying to get me discharged, but
tell
they don't
us,
see how they're gonna do that.
tell us. I know that you mentioned about what happened with your mother. Since you got ill, what is the relationship between you and your mother right now?
How she's back. She's like stressing herself more than me right now. I guess she's feeling guilty of how she treated me in the past because when I used to be in pain, she used to complain and say, "Oh, I was just lazy. I was just fat and lazy. Don't want to do nothing."
Mm-hmm.
No, she's looking back at the past and maybe she was wrong because if it was stage 4 cancer, I must had it for years or at least months after I was in pain, but no one figured out what caused it. They still don't know what caused it. They think it was genetics, but knowing my family, nor my dad nor my mom's side has cancer,
Mm-hmm. Well,
so
at
it's
least,
kind of crazy.
well, it's a good thing that despite whatever may have happened between you and her, she is actually jumping around and trying to be there for you in your situation. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Natasha wants to know if you had contacted, if you have an advocate.
Like, what else you mean?
Natasha, what do you mean? Does she already have an advocate? If not, she tries to get one. She can call her insurance company. All right, so Natasha, explain what do you mean when you say an advocate, okay? All right. I saw where a few more persons said they contributed. All right, so let me just big up once again. And thanks to everybody. Lisa K, big up yourself. I'm just seeing you checking in. Thanks to everybody who is contributing to her. And yes, to the person that asked if her name is Palmer, yes, it's Herlisa Palmer. All right, her story was covered. It's all over the internet. You can Google her name and she will be popping up all over your phone screen or your computer screen. All right, so once again, let me go big up everybody who has jumped over to her GoFundMe and sent in a contribution. Let me make sure I refresh the screen. All right. Um, let's see. Thank you to Anonymous, first of all right, thank you so much. Natasha Moore, thank you. Another Anonymous contributed. And also Christine, thank you as well. Much appreciated. Kissy Henry, thank you so much. Carol Roberts, thank you as well. Another Anonymous contributed to her GoFundMe as well. Sylvia, thank you. Another Anonymous again. Lucy Robinson, Darnia, thank you so much. Nadine Cunningham, thank you as well. Jillian, thank you. Troy Brown, thank you. Camille Beckford, thank you. Lyra Lopez, Mary Wilson, Trevor Grant, Leonie Hall, Derek C. Williams, my brother, much love. Venice Letman, thank you so much, Venice. And another Anonymous came in, and another Anonymous again. Jai, I don't know in a Jai. You say, me know you do it in a Jai, but for some reason her GoFundMe is not showing your name up as yet. So maybe it went under Anonymous Jai. All right. So Herlisa, listen, a lot of people here definitely sending into your GoFundMe, because over here on the Unstoppable family, we help where we can. You understand? And we know we're not like those people who feel like we're supposed to tear another sister or a brother down when they are in need. Now, what I want you to do for me is tell us about that situation that you was telling me about when, you were covered in the Star and people started to call you and tell you all kind of negative things. Tell us about that.
I'm gonna start with the weirdest part. The first one was this guy. He kept telling me he's gonna help me, and first he's like, "Oh, if he's gonna help me with my GoFundMe, I got to come to Jamaica and get married to him so he can come donate his liver." Then he texts me with a different number telling me, "Oh, he's the Obia man, and I gotta send him money for a goat and some stuff
Move on
for
from
him
that,
to have
cause
my
let's
GoFundMe."
let's not give him
I
even a
was
second.
like,
Let's not give him a second a highlight. Move on from him. What else happened?
all right, it started with the Instagram first. It started on my Instagram, like if I made my GoFundMe and asked people to pray for me or share, they'll be commenting. Even Pinkwall posted it, and they started commenting on Pinkwall. "Oh, don't need to share this because she's in America. She's not supposed to beg Jamaican people." So I'm like, where you see me asking directly for Jamaican people for help? I'm Jamaican. If Jamaican people want to share it, it's no problem if they want to share it. But I'm not directly begging the Jamaican people. I'm just asking for help, like international, anywhere I could get it from. Like, I blocked that person from my Instagram. They created another page, started on my Instagram and my Facebook, calling my phone anonymously, telling me, "Oh, I'm a scammer. Oh, I don't need nothing. I'm in America. Obamacare should cover my surgery." And I'm like, they don't understand. America is not really better than Jamaica. It's almost in the same bracket. Like, there are costs, there are stuff that they do cover for free, but certain stuff like these are very expensive.
Hmm.
Because mine is so urgent, is why I need to pay. It's not like I can sit on the donor list for 10, 20 years for a liver. They're basically giving me at least 2 years
Mm-hmm.
tops. Because, see, it's affecting my kidney now. I'm basically bed bound in the hospital.
Okay, Jai. Now I understand what you're saying. Okay, thank you so much for the super chat, Jai and Lisa Cates. Appreciated. All right. I was reading off the GoFundMe, Jai. Now I understand what you're saying. All right. Like I said, to the persons here tonight who would have normally sent in a super chat to the show, or would have normally sent in a Zelle or a PayPal or a Cash App, you don't have to do that tonight. What I would prefer you to do tonight, instead of sending the show a super chat contribution, please send that same contribution to her Lisa tonight. So just send it to her GoFundMe. It would be appreciated. All right, anyone. All right, please and thank you. All right. I can donate only if she have a bank account number here in Jamaica. That do you have that her Lisa?
No, that's ask somebody who lives there.
Hmm.
But I don't have a bank account in Jamaica.
Well, Joy, whenever you get back to the States, I'm quite sure whenever you can donate, she'll appreciate it. It's no big deal, Joy. All right? Carla, go back on welfare and get medicated and get Medicaid paying
That's
for
what I already
everything.
have. That's why I have Medicaid Affinity. That's my insurance.
Mm-hmm. So Medicaid is what brought it down from 600 to 100.
100. Yes.
Okay, well, Kitty, you hear that, right? All right. So, viewers, like I said, we have 3 minutes left to go in the program, and I want at least one or two prayer warriors for Carleen tonight and give her a good prayer. Like she said, even if it's prayers, she appreciates it. She appreciates the GoFundMe contribution, but even if it's prayers, she appreciates that as well. All right. So, anyone I want right now who want for Carleen and give this young lady a nice word of prayer, let's give it to her. All right. And once again, big up to everybody who contributed to her GoFundMe. When we started the show, she was a bit over $1,000. Now she's over $2,000. It is far from where she needs to get to, but it's a help. All right. She needs to get to 100,000. She's just at cracking over 2,000. But nonetheless, it's still a help. So thanks to everybody who contributed. I saw where Trevor was saying play some gospel after this. But Trevor, if I do that, I'm going to have to delete the video. And this video needs to stay up so more persons who will be watching after the live ends can see it and contribute. So, yeah, I won't be able to do that, Trevor. All right? So, yeah, it's a real sad situation. None of us, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I would not wish this on my worst enemy. All right? Definitely. So to know that this young lady is going through this, it's really sad. All right? Joy says, surely I'll pray for her. Yes, Joy, definitely. She deserves, the prayers that she can get. All the prayers that she can get, she certainly deserves it. All right? So now try to tell me, say, not one prayer warrior now call in tonight and pray for her? Or is the stream lagging? Maybe the stream will lag. Maybe we not hear that part there yet. Lexi, thank you so much. Lexi says, I just donated. Thank you so much, Lexi. It is appreciated. All right. Carol Unstoppable, thank you. Winston English, I see it. Thank you so much. Jagger Barracks, thank you so much for that contributing. Peter Bauer, thank you so much as well. Jasset Blake, what? Are so much people? Wait there. Michelle Blackwood, thank you so much, Michelle. So I'm guessing this is Joy's daughter right here. Big up yourself, Michelle. All right, thank you so much. Lisa K. Bennett, thank you so much. Wait there, man. I want more people come in, man. Keisha Samuels, thank you so much. Georgia Forbes, thank you. Donovan Bernard, thank you so much. All right, see there, all more people, man. Big up. And another anonymous just come in 1 minute ago. Thank you so much. You see, I appreciate all of this one I do for Herlisa tonight. All right. It shows that some of us out here still have a heart. Some of us out here still care. Some of us out here wants to help people who really needs the help. All right. It is appreciated. Much love. All right. Herlisa.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say before we end the program tonight?
I just basically want to say thank you to all who donate, all who's praying. If you just can pray, share, I appreciate anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm thankful for you for doing this live tonight. I'm thankful for life and I still can fight as much as I'm in pain. I just gotta give thanks for life.
They're
I know
asking
I'm
if
just
you
fighting for my baby, basically.
they're asking if you have a US bank account.
I did, but it's under permanent restriction right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically use my cash app for everything.
Okay. All right, so we have a prayer warrior. I guess the stream was lagging or slow. So we have a prayer warrior calling right now and see the phone ring off of the hook here now, as a matter of fact, as I was about to end. So I'm guessing that there's a serious delay with YouTube tonight. But nonetheless, Keisha, what going?
Not much. Good night. My voice is not at the best tonight, but I'll do my best. I've been listening, a little bit inactive on the line, but caller, just
Yeah.
remember something. Good night, Unstoppable family too. Remember something. God is in it. Without Him, there's nothing we can do. And I'm going to share a little prayer with you today and to give you hope, strength, and to remind you that you're never alone. Might feel like you're alone, but never alone. Almighty God, Father of all things, we give thanks for this young lady that you, dear God, will give our strength. Because all our strength, dear God, comes from you. All our freedom and victory is from you, dear God. We thank you today, dear God, that healing, dear God, will take place in our body. We know what the doctor's result is, but we know that you are the healer of all. You are the healer, dear God, that you, dear God, will send healing throughout our body. Let her just believe, dear God, and have faith as she walks through this time in our life. No matter how dismal it may look, you are with her. Ask her to give her strength. Ask her to give her courage. Ask her to give her understanding. Ask her to seek you more each day as she goes through this time and this season. She have a young child to take care of. Let our child, dear God, able to see his mother and know his mother. Give her strength, strength like no other. Strength, dear God, that move mountain, that she may call on your name and say, Abba, Father, Abba, Father, you have done it once again. Declare victory in the name of Jesus. Victory. Hallelujah to your name. Give thanks and we give praising. May healing flow through our body. In Jesus' precious name, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Caller,
Amen.
stay strong, knowing that you're not by yourself. And as Unstoppable, share your story. I know it will go all over. So you will always know that there is help. Some people will not get it. Some people will never understand. Because a compassionate heart is what we need. And a compassionate heart is what we're going to look for. So some may not understand, or some may not willing to understand. But you just stand your test, that you can have a testimony to tell about your healing, right? So to God be all the glory. I'll catch you next time because I'm once down again with my voice. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Much
Have
love,
a good
Keisha.
night and stay blessed.
Take care.
All
Thank you
right,
for calling,
dear.
Amen.
Keisha.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, so people, that was Keisha Highly Blessed calling and sent in a word of prayer for the caller tonight. Her name is Herlisa Palmer. Like I said, for those of you who wants to Google her name, you can Google her name and you will find out as much information as you may want to find out about her. All right, and Aurora, I saw where you were apologizing for not being able to contribute to her tonight. Aurora, there's no need to apologize. Send up a prayer for her. She would appreciate it just the same. Okay? But to those of you who can, whatever you can, her GoFundMe link is right in the description of the video of this live stream. Just click it and go on over and contribute. All right? Whatever you can, it would be appreciated. She is a far away from what is actually needed, but you know, we're going to do our part to try and help. All right, we're going to do our part to try and help. I made a contribution. Several of you made a contribution tonight, and I'm quite sure that more persons, when watching this after the live has ended, will be contributing to her GoFundMe. So thank you to everybody who will be doing so. You know, it's appreciated. Herlisa, I do wish you the very best, and I do hope that, you know, you will bounce back and everything will be okay, and the surgery will be a successful one. Okay?
Thank you, and I appreciate you for having me in your life.
No problem. Have a blessed night and go take your medication now, okay?
Thanks.
Alrighty. Viewers, listen. You see, this could have been my sister, your sister, your daughter, your auntie, your niece. Michelle, I'll be going over there in a minute, okay? I'll be going on the GoFundMe in a minute. This could have been one of our family. And if it was one of your family members, like your daughter, your niece, or your sister, and you reach out to me and say, Unstoppable, this is the situation. And once I look into it and do my investigation and realize that it's real, and I bring it, you would have wanted who can help to help. So I'm saying that to say this. If you can help, help. If you can help, help. Every little bit adds up. Every little bit makes a difference. Sometimes we need to put selfishness aside. Sometimes we need to put selfishness aside. And try to help a sister or a brother when they are down. Maxine, yes, she has Cash App. I should have asked her for that Cash App before she left. But to the persons who want to contribute to her via Cash App or PayPal or Zelle, I guess you can just send me a WhatsApp and I will get her Cash App and send it to you. Or even better yet, once you message me, I will send you her number and you can just communicate with her directly if you want to do so. All right? Or if you want me to just send you her Cash App or a PayPal or a Zelle, I will do that as well. All right? Because like I said, we need to help where we can help. And not everybody can help, you know. Because as me say, me know say all of we have our own hurdles, all of we have our own struggles, all of we have our own problems. But where we can help, we help. All right? Where we can help, we help. Yeah, man, Jai, you know, you me say big up Michelle a while ago. I'm to you, Jai. Come on, man. Jai, now tell me say you're there at Jamaica and the stream a lag so slow for you, you know, Jai. I'm more know how Jai gone to Jamaica and she not tell me say she gone to Jamaica, you know, people. I want to go on. Jai, I keep secrets far away. Unstoppable family, Jai, I keep secrets. Jai gone to Jamaica and not tell me. Hey, I want to go on. Jai, I hope you enjoy yourself and eat up all heap of roast bread, fruit and thing. Down there. And bring back some ackee for me, because I really want some ackee, Jai, yes. If you have to go jump in a somebody's backyard and raid the ackee tree, jump in there and raid the ackee tree and bring back some ackee for me. All right, Nurse James, welcome. Big up yourself. All right, once again, let me go over. I'm going to take a look at... You want to notice me not even doing a 30-minute break tonight because tonight is not about me. You know, me not even doing a 30-minute break tonight. Tonight is about helping Herlisa. All right? Like I said, see, big up to everybody. When we started, she was a little over $1,000. Now she is almost at $2,500. So big up to the Unstoppable family for jumping in. All right, see Joy there. Joy, thank you so much. Joy just sending a super chat. A contribution to her GoFundMe. Thank you, Joy. Valerie Fisher, thank you so much. And another as Tony Tuff said, big up to the anonymous crew. Yeah, instead of me calling out every anonymous, everybody who knows that them contribute to Herlisa's GoFundMe anonymously, big up to the anonymous crew. All right, Natalia, thank you so much. Jaga Barracks, thank you. Carol Unstoppable, thank you. Winston English, Peter, Jasset, Michelle Blackwood, Lisa K, Keisha Samuels, Georgia Forbes, Donovan Bernard, Venice Letman, Derek C. Williams, Leonie James, Trevor Grant, Mary Wilson, Lyra Lopez, Camille Beckford, Troy Brown, Melanie York, Nadine Cunningham, Darnia Barrett, Lucy Robinson, Sylvia Health, Sylvia Heath. Where Sylvia get that name here from? Sylvia, where you get that name here from? Oh, you want full of so much name, Sylvia. Jesus. Me so can't keep up with Sylvia name them, you know, people. Carol Roberts, Kissy Henry, Christine McClarkin, Natasha Moore, Unstoppable TV. Thank you to everybody who contributed to. I never Tony Tough say it. I could have swear say Tony Tough say big up to all of the anonymous crew. Who say it then? But yeah, man, big up to all the anonymous crew. All right, who contributed to Herlisa's GoFundMe tonight. All right, it is totally appreciated. All right, listen, people, we have to help where we can help. I know I say it over and over, but we have to help where we can help. It could be you tomorrow. It could be your daughter tomorrow. It could be your sister tomorrow or your son tomorrow. And when you call and say, Unstoppable, this is what is going on with me, you would want Nurse James to contribute. You would want Tappers for sending a contribution. You would want Doxy Bernard to send in a contribution. Because you really need the help. So don't sit there and be selfish and say, me not help. Me have better things to do with for my money. Don't sit there and say that. $5 can go a far away. Alright? A very far away. Yeah, man, Nurse James. I agree with you 100%. Alright? People, me nah stay with you, you know. Me I run left on the notice. Me done 1 hour. I'm still gone over 14 minutes, you know. So, me I run off. Me know Sekiz is so right. We are run go Unstoppable. But 1 hour is good enough. All right. Glad I could get the chance to donate every little make. Yeah, man, Sweet Cookie. Thank you so much for that. You know, Unstoppable Sickness does not sell in store. Exactly, Dolores. May I tell you, you know. So, I said this the other day. I'm grateful that I'm not troubled with any illness. I mentioned this the other day. I am grateful that I'm not troubled. Tony Tom said, no, man, it's too early, Unstoppable. I am grateful that I'm not troubled with any illness. But not everybody is lucky like me or you who no have no illness. Not everybody is lucky. I have no allergies that I know of. That I'm who's laying up on a hospital bed right now instead of Herlisa. It could have been my son or my daughter. It could have been my sister. And I would have wanted somebody to help. So to all of the wicked people them who I tell the girl negative things in her situation, need for just grow up. Need for just grow up. You see, sometime, if you not have nothing to say, just not say nothing. Wouldn't agree, people? If you not have nothing good to say, just not say nothing sometime. Because sometimes some of them fix their mouth to say some things which just should have never been said. So if you not have nothing good to say in certain situations, just shut your mouth, man. How can you see somebody on them sick bed in a serious situation as this young lady, and you're going to call her and send her hurtful messages? How? Aurora, you're true. Every dog has its day. True. Very true, Aurora. Very true. Every dog has its day. So you see, when for them day come around. Anyway, let me say thank you to Jai for the super chat that you sent in, Jai, and Lisa K. Thank you so much. And I think somebody did send me a PayPal, you know. Let me make sure I pay my credits to the persons who did. Let me go check the PayPal and see, because I think I did see a PayPal come in. Merville Mackey, thank you so much for that PayPal contribution, Merville. It is appreciated. So to everybody who still contributed to the show tonight itself, thank you so much. It is appreciated. Joy Blackwood, Lisa K, and Merville Mackey, thank you so much. It is appreciated. Kissy, why don't allow me? People, somebody tell Kissy to leave me alone now. Anyone on right now, somebody please just tell Kissy to leave me alone. But you were late and unstoppable. Honestly, I came on 9 o'clock sharp. So somebody please tell Kissy to come off of me. Hop off of my fender. Tell her if you hop off of my fender, the unstoppable family. Oh, how could I do this? How could I not remember? Where is she? I hope she not gone, because me and her have a problem if she not there, watch this. Kanaika, where are you? Where is Kanaika? I hope Kanaika not gone, If Kanaika gone, me and her have problems. If Kanaika gone, me and her have problems. Where is Kanaika? Somebody knock on Kanaika door and tell her say unstoppable I call her. Fender, okay? Wash your foot and go on your bed. Yes, there's James. Run her bed. Yes. Where is Kanaika? You know what? Let me call her and put her up on blast. She not gonna answer her phone in a watch her. Watch this now. I'm going to put Kanaika on blast right now. Watch this. Watch this, unstoppable family. Watch this. Let me call her right now and put her on blast. She not gonna answer the phone. Because she probably figures I'm still live. So she gonna say, unstoppable, call me while in live. Me nah go on the phone, Nah go on the phone, Because he might call me while in live. Watch her now. Watch her now, people. Only think she gonna answer? Let's see. Let's see if she gonna answer. Who thinks she gonna answer? Who thinks Kanaika is... Me know Kanaika, she not gonna answer. Watch this. Me know she not gonna answer. Me know. Right now she look on the phone and she unstoppable like call me. Me know in the so she talking to people. This is how Kanaika talk. Unstoppable like call me. Me know in the pan live, Me no answer, me no backside. Backside, me no answer unstoppable, Who unstoppable like call me for no us. Me I tell her though. I that she there look for see her. Unstoppable like call me. What? Me no answer, Me no answer my backside. No. Me no answer unstoppable, What? But she go call me back tomorrow or after me come off of the live and say unstoppable. Me nah answer that they call the unstoppable. You know me shy. And you're the on live and I call me. So but big up to Kanaika. Alright, Kanaika went over to the merch store. Me Sue upload her picture and her video. Kanaika sent me a picture and a video. And Kanaika went over to the merch store and got her merch from the merch store. So big up to Kanaika and big up to everybody. And also Iridata, I'm still waiting on your picture, Iridata. Please and thanks. Yes. Alright. And who else? Somebody else did tell me said them are gonna send me a picture as soon as was it Carol? No, it wasn't Carol. Was it Carol? I know somebody else had sent me a message and say unstoppable as soon as I take a picture I will send it to you. May I try to remember who. But I can't remember who. But everybody who went over to the merch store, big up on yourself. Thank you so much. Well, my shirt looks so dirty, yes, sir. How I go on? Try if you share my shirt, Shirt I try share me people. But anyways, unstoppable family, big up on yourself. Much love to everybody. Merville, unstoppable, did you see the GoFundMe I sent? Let me go check. Merville, let me go check real quick. Let me go check. Alright, I see the number jump Merville, so that means say something coming in. Yes, let me go see. Alright. Margaret Blair, so I'm guessing this is Lady Margaret. Lady Margaret, you're Margaret Blair. Thank you so much, Margaret. Alright, hold on there. Oh, si Kanaika ya. Kanaika say unstoppable at work. Me there. I just realized he was calling me, sir. Okay, people, today I work. We give her a slide tonight. We give her a slide tonight. We give her an excuse tonight. Merville, I'm not seeing it unless it's under a different name. Unless you are Margaret. Merville, but I'm not seeing it here. Let me see. The last donation I saw to her GoFundMe is Margaret Blair Merville. All right. So once again, people, big up to everybody who contributed to Herlisa. Oh, she sent me her cash app a while ago. Wait there. No, you know even better yet. To the person. No, wait there. Let me just tell you what her cash app is. Hold on there. She sent me her cash app. I just see it when I look on WhatsApp a while ago. So let me just tell you no. Somebody write one of the fast type of them write down this to me and post it in the chat. All right. Let me see who can type the fastest. Let's go. Her cash app is $ Herlisa. Oh, this is an easy cash app, man. Sure. Her cash app is $ Herlisa. That's HERLISA Palmer. All right. $ Herlisa Palmer. It is very simple. All right. See, there's Tush Pumpkin Farsi. Whoa, it's Tush Pumpkin type that in there. Farsi. Big up yourself, Tush Pumpkin, with your magic fingers. Unstoppable family, here we go on. If you know you have your badge beside your name right now, it is time for you to start marching out. Alright, as long as you know you got your badge, start marching out right now. Alright. Yeah, man, Merville, if you know you did, thank you so much, man. No worries. Thank you, Merville, for contributing to her GoFundMe. It's appreciated. Alright. And also to all the persons here, if you haven't signed up and gotten your badge beside your name as yet and become an Unstoppable official, please click the link in the description and sign up to become an Unstoppable official and become an official member right away. All right. So the first person to march out tonight is none other than Joy Blackwood, and Joy Blackwood is rocking a super VIP badge beside her name. There's a matter of fact, me have to big up Kitty number 2. Me just realize say Kitty move Joy name and Kitty gone the tip boss. Kitty is holding the tip boss position firm. So big up to Kitty number 2. All right. Marching out right now as well is Roseanne Brooks, rolling out with a golden VIP badge. All right. And then after that, we got Stush Pumpkin rolling out with a super VIP. Sweet Cookie rolling out with a newcomer badge. Then we got Lilika Unstoppable is rolling out with a golden VIP badge beside her name. Camille Beckford is rolling out with a number 1 fan badge. All right, Camille, big up. Then we got Sylvia is rolling out with a number 1 fan badge as well. All right. Trevor Grant, big up yourself. Maxine Sanders rolling out with a golden VIP. I'm going to big up everybody who knows that them have them badge over there on Facebook. Even though I'm not streaming live to Facebook, I apologize. But big up to all of my Facebook officials too. All right. Flavia Austin is rolling out with a golden VIP badge beside her name. Big up yourself, Flavia. All right. Natalia Unstoppable has her golden VIP badge beside her name. Janine Unstoppable, big up yourself. All right. Then we say who else? Keisha Highly Blessed is rolling out with a golden VIP. Evelyn Garden, hello Evelyn, is rolling out with a number 1 fan badge beside her name. Lady Margaret is rolling out with a golden VIP badge as well. And Lady Margaret is saying yes. So I'm guessing that Lady Margaret is Margaret, the last name I did call. All right. We got Lady B. Lady B Creators and Lifestyle, name change. All right, then is rolling out with a super VIP. Then we got Negrita Unstoppable rolling out with a super VIP badge. Then we got here who else is rolling out with a badge beside them name. Who else is rolling out with a badge beside them name? Let's see. Is that all the officials? No. See, Candice Augustus is marching out as well with a golden VIP. Good night to you, Marcia Ware. It's good to see you. All right. Who else is marching out? Is that all the officials? I don't see Oral Blake. I don't see Gary. I don't see Sean, I don't see. Where the all of the officials them there? Aurora Mary is rolling out with a golden VIP. All right. Where the all of the officials them there? I'll wallop officials me not see tonight, you know. I'm not seeing a lot of officials. Where are they? Me not see Gary, me not see Oral, me not see Sean. Who else me I miss? Me not see Risa. A lot of the officials not there tonight. Me and them. I go and call them tomorrow and I go and raise them up. Alright, I go and raise them up. Kissy Unstoppable is rolling out with a super VIP badge beside her name as well. Yes, and Sheldon too. Where's Sheldon? Oh, people. Yes, thank you so much, Tush Pumpkin, for calling Sheldon name. People, right now, I want everybody with there say congratulations to Sheldon. Sheldon brought a newborn baby boy into this world last Saturday. So let's big up Sheldon Unstoppable. Yeah. So when you see Sheldon come on Wednesday night, because it look like Sheldon are there tonight, because I'm probably upon daddy duties. So whenever you see Sheldon come on, more everybody just say Sheldon, congratulations. Sheldon brought a newborn baby boy, welcomed a newborn baby boy into the world on Saturday. All right. Yes. So everybody say congrats to Sheldon. All right. So it look like that is everybody right there as far as officials go. So that simply means me can come go about my business now. All right. Well, you say Natasha is rolling out with a super VIP as well. You say Risa was here earlier. All right then. Let me call her now and ask her where she gone. You know me like call out people, you know. You know me like call out people, you know. Watch out now. Let me see if me put Rice up on blast. Wait there. Me put Rice up on blast. What is the people? Put her up on blast or give her a break? Give her a slide since she was here earlier? Yes, Lady Margaret, I figured it. I figured that much. What is it? Give her a break since she was here earlier? Oh, Sheldon there. Say Sheldon, yeah, man, people. Say Sheldon, they big up yourself, my boss. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Me say, somebody please tell Kissy Unstoppable to leave me alone and hop off of my fender, no? Somebody please tell Kissy to hop off of my fender. Me a beg you, no. Oh, you say she deserve a break. Alright then, me not bother put her up on blast then. Oh, you say she deserve a break. Me not bother put her up on blast. Alright. Since she was here earlier, me I give her a break. She probably drop asleep. Or they at work like Kanaka. Alright, anyway, people, big up on yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for helping out Herlisa tonight. And I will definitely see you all on Wednesday. If you haven't gone over to the merch store and check out the merch store as yet, please jump on over and get yourself a merch. It would be appreciated. Alright?
Feel the music, 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 move your waistline, move your shoulders, feel the music, move your waistline, move your shoulders.
This music got me feeling like them way up high, sipping martinis and blue slushes with umbrellas I like dancing. You like dancing? Put my feet up